He banned remote work to boost productivity until my strictly 9 to 5 malicious compliance cost him the biggest client. I worked as a senior data analyst at a mid-sized marketing firm. For 2 years, our team had a hybrid setup and everyone was hitting their deadlines early. But then, the company hired a brand new operations director named Greg. Greg was obsessed with micromanagement. To prove his authority to upper management, he abruptly canceled all remote work privileges, forcing everyone back to the office 5 days a week, claiming it would boost overall synergy and productivity. He even enforced a strict, toxic policy: no overtime, no exceptions, and everyone must log off and leave the building the exact second the clock hits 5 p.m. No lingering, no finishing up tasks. Work stays at work, he would brag in every meeting. Most of us hated it, but I decided to play by his exact rules. 3 weeks later, our firm was in the final bidding stage for a multi-million-dollar account with a massive international retail brand. I was heading the final data audit, which required pulling complex live server reports at 6 p.m. on a Friday, an hour after office hours, because the client was based in a different time zone. At exactly 4:55 p.m. that Friday, Greg walked past my desk, stopped, and tapped his watch loudly. He looked at me with a smug smile and said, "Remember the rule, champion. 5 o'clock means out of the building. If I catch anyone working a minute past 5, it's a written warning. Pack up your things." I didn't argue or try to explain the critical client deadline. I just smiled, calmly saved my progress, shut down my laptop right in front of him, and walked out the door at precisely 5 p.m., leaving the unfinished server migration files sitting untouched. Because of Greg's strict, no overtime and leave at 5 policy, nobody else on the team had clearance or the technical password to access the client's live data portal over the weekend. Monday morning at 9 a.m., the CEO of our company stormed onto the floor looking like a ghost. It turned out that because our data audit hadn't been submitted on Friday evening, the international client assumed our firm was unreliable, canceled the contract entirely, and signed with our biggest competitor, costing us a staggering $4 million in annual revenue. An emergency all-hands meeting was called by noon. The CEO demanded to know who failed to deliver the final report. Greg stood up, sweating profusely, and tried to shift the blame, stuttering, "Well, the system locked us out, and nobody stayed back to fix it." I raised my hand slowly, stood up, and opened my laptop. I pulled up a screenshot of the official company-wide email Greg had sent out regarding his strict zero overtime policy, along with his exact words from Friday evening. I looked right at the CEO and said,